What's going on, guys? So back with another vlog, and this is just completing where I was last Saturday. This is Caldas, right? A couple things I want you guys to notice real quick about Caldas. Notice the amount of seniors that are here that are actually sitting out in this park. This is a 6-day-a-week occurrence. The only day that it doesn't happen like this is Sunday, where most people are going to be in church. Now, I spent 2 weeks in this little town of Caldas. I stayed in one of the local hotels, very inexpensive. I paid like either $18 or $19 a night to stay at that hotel. They did have hot water. There's no elevators. There is a flight of stairs. There's only one flight of stairs, and you're staying on the same level where the reception desk is. You don't get a balcony there, but it's very inexpensive. But this is what typically happens every day here. People come out, they find their spot that they want to sit. They usually have a buddy that's there with them, male or female, and they sit there and they talk until about lunchtime. They go to lunch. They get done with lunch, they go back to their spot, they chill there till it starts to get dark, and then people make their way home. This is a typical occurrence in Caldas. Now, I want to say there are no utopias. There's nowhere that's perfect, right? The one thing you should notice here also is there's no police presence. As you can see out here in this park, there's no security guards hanging out here because crime here is very low. I said low. I did not say no, low. They do have crime. Sometimes you will get a major crime here, right? Might be a drug lord. It might be a couple people that were killed up in the mountains. But normally in the city, generally in the city, inside the city, there, you have petty crimes, but you don't really have those major crimes. But there are crimes that occur. So living here, man, for those 2 weeks, it was so quiet and boring because if you're someone who's still active, you're not going to find this place very pleasing at all, right? It's just a lot of people going to work and a lot of retirees who just pretty much hang out all day long. There's plenty of shopping here. You're surrounded by other towns. You can go visit other pueblos. There's other things you can do, like walking the different paths that are here, which I would caution that. But again, there are no utopias anywhere. Everywhere has its problems. And it's also chilly in this area, especially at night. And most locations that you go to here are not going to have heaters, right? You're going to have to throw an extra blanket on or extra cover on, or you may have to wrap up a little more than you normally would, because the same comforts that you would find in America, you're not going to find here. There's tons of shopping here, tons of little shopping areas. There's no malls, right? There's no bowling alley. There's no theater. You're going to have to go like 25, 30 minutes to Sabaneta if you want those type of amenities. If you're going to live in areas like this, where apartments for a studio run you a little more than $100. A 2-bedroom apartment in this area probably costs you around $250 to $300. I haven't seen any 3-bedrooms here. I've only seen studio 1 and 2. That's what I've seen. Now, I'm showing you guys this because I had someone ask about the city of Bajo. Now, I recently went with Jason and we went to just outside of Bajo and Nakia, this area called Copacabana that I'm going to show you guys right now. So this is Copacabana. The first thing I want you to notice where the police station is, there's a huge police presence in this city. As we're walking through, you probably should notice that there are cops in the park, on the corners, because in this area, which is north of Bajo and Nakia, and we're just south of Girardota, this is an area that is okay. There are some expats who choose to live in this area, but me personally, no. This is not somewhere I would choose, but hey, everybody's different. Like I said, I'm not a hood dude. I don't know nothing about hood life. So I'm not the person to be in this area. But I will say they are making it better because they built a giant whirlpool location just outside of this area where there are tons of people that have been hired to work there, along with another huge manufacturing and trucking location that's also next to it. So there's a ton of building that's going on in this area where they're building new homes, whether they're high-rise apartments that they're selling, or they're actually building single-family homes in this area. And that's because of that whirlpool that was put in. But I will talk a little bit more about Copacabana in a different video. We kind of walked around and looked at a few things, but I really wanted to show you guys the difference between the two towns and how they're set up. But anyway, I'm out. Peace. I'll see you guys on the next